Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving into a topic that might sound a little intimidating at first, but stick with us.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one.
We're going to be talking about Power Query formulas.
All right.
I know.
Right.
I know. You're thinking spreadsheets, formulas, boring.
Right.
But actually, this is super interesting stuff. You send over some notes about this thing called Power Query M formula language and a specific function, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce right now.
Yep.
But it's Combiner.CombineTextByEachDelimiter. Okay, I'm not going to do it.
We'll get to that one.
We'll get to that one. But I'm telling you, this stuff is like a secret weapon for making data do whatever you want.
It really is. Once you learn how to use these formulas, it's like you unlock this whole new level of data manipulation.
So let's start with the basics. What exactly is this Power Query M formula language? Paint me a picture.
Okay, so imagine you have this giant spreadsheet just overflowing with data from who knows where.
Ooh, messy. I like it.
Yeah, and it's a jumbled mess. You've got different formats, different delimiters. It's a nightmare.
Like a data monster.
Exactly. So Power Query comes in, and it's like this super powerful cleaning crew.
Love it.
And the M formula language is how you tell that crew exactly what to do. It's a special language made just for transforming data. You can merge stuff, split columns, filter rows, you name it.
So you don't need to be a coding whiz to use this.
Not at all. It's surprisingly user-friendly. And the best part is you can do all this without having to write tons of traditional code.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's be real for a second. Wouldn't it be easier to just clean up the data manually? I mean, if it's a small data set, is all this really necessary?
Well, sure, if you're dealing with like a tiny little spreadsheet. But in the real world, you're often working with massive amounts of data. Thousands, even millions of rows. Cleaning that up by hand would take you forever. Not to mention the risk of making mistakes.
True. Time is money and accuracy is everything.
Exactly. M formulas let you automate all that tedious stuff. So you save time, you reduce errors, and you can focus on the more interesting parts of data analysis, like actually finding insights.
Okay, you've convinced me. But let's talk about this mysterious combiner.whatever function. Help me understand this one.
All right, so this is where things get really cool. Let's say you're analyzing customer feedback, and you want to group similar complaints together. You might have some entries that say delivery was slow, some that say shipping took too long, and others that say late delivery.
Yeah, they all mean the same thing, basically, but the wording is different.
Exactly. And that can make it hard to analyze the data effectively. But this function, the one with the long name that we're not going to try to say,
Right.
it lets you combine all those phrases into a single category like delivery issues. It does this by looking for those little things called delimiters. So in this case, the delimiter would be a space.
So like a super-powered search and replace.
Kind of, but it's smarter than that. It understands the context and can group things together even if they're not exactly the same.
Interesting. So it's not just about combining text. It's about making the data more meaningful.
You got it. And the best part is you have total control over what delimiters the function uses. So if your data uses dashes instead of commas, no problem. You just tell the function to look for dashes instead. This makes it super flexible for working with data from all sorts of different places.
Okay, that makes sense. So it's like having a custom-built tool for organizing your data exactly how you need it. What other cool things can you do with this M formula language?
Oh man, so many things. Let's say you have a column with product descriptions, right? And you need to pull out specific attributes like the color or the size. M formulas can do that in a snap. You can even use them to clean up inconsistent data entries, like making sure all the text is lowercase or getting rid of extra spaces. It's like having a little data cleaning robot at your beck and call.
Sounds pretty amazing, and we're just scratching the surface here. We're not even talking about calculations and automation and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, we can talk about this for hours. But I think the main takeaway is that Power Query and this M formula language are seriously powerful tools. Whether you're a data analyst or just someone who works with spreadsheets a lot, this is something you need to know about.
Totally agree. So for our listeners out there who are feeling a little overwhelmed right now, what are some key things you want them to remember?
First off, don't be scared. This stuff is way easier to learn than it might seem. There are tons of resources available online, and once you start playing around with it, you'll be amazed by what you can do. Second, remember that Power Query and M formulas are all about making your life easier. They take the headache out of data cleaning and transformation so you can focus on the fun part, actually finding insights.
I love it. So to wrap this up, what's one thing you'd like our listeners to ponder after they finish listening to this deep dive?
Good question. I would say think about all the data you encounter every day, both at work and in your personal life. Now imagine being able to easily clean it, organize it, and extract meaningful information from it. What kind of insights could you uncover? What kind of problems could you solve? The possibilities are endless.
That's a great point. It really is all about empowering yourself with the right tools.
Exactly.
Well, I think we've given everyone plenty to chew on today, so until next time, happy data diving.
See ya!
All right.
Bye.
Bye.